Hi friends, this is Byron and I am back. I am sorry I'm a day late with giving you the second part premiere of RuPaul's Drag Race, but just done watching it, and I post on the thumbnail, was it worth the wait? I'll answer that question at the end of this video. So the second sequence. Oh, before I get started, let me just say that Bryce and Bruno looks really, really good this season. They look good every season. I put a picture of them somewhere here or there, and I just want to mention RuPaul's new song that he performed. The song was good, don't get me wrong, but I love it when RuPaul performs because he does certain things. She does certain things. One, you get you some dancers and you let them do all of the work, and then you do like a little two-step with them to let the audience know that you are there. Two, if you're as tall as she is, you make sure they're a little bit shorter than you are, so you're definitely the focal point of everything that's going on. And three, you let them do the heavy lifting. Anyway, it was a very good performance, and if RuPaul had a concert, let me know, because I will be buying a front row ticket. Okay, well, maybe like a fifth row ticket. Those tickets be high. But anyway, let's get on with the show. So the entrance look. So I will say this episode didn't really it didn't really take me there. It was kind of like, oh, okay, I'm watching it. Maybe I should have been drinking the sauce. I don't know. But anyway, they all came in. Okay, I mean, there was nothing spectacular about it. Again, you know, that first episode, as he expressed last episode and this one, you know, this first episode for them to be on is for him to get to know them. So yes, you want to have something that reflects who you are, but I always often say, you know, that there's going to be some kind of challenge. Make sure it's something that you can be either take a picture with, move around in, whatever the case may be. Anyway, it happened. I wasn't satisfied with it, but I wasn't dissatisfied with it. All right, the mini challenge is a photo shoot. It's no surprise there was a photo shoot the last time, but this time they are bathing in Tic Tacs. And you know what? I like the Tic Tac thing. All of them, they took their pictures. You know, the poses were pretty much the same. Some people one of the girls did a back bend, which some of the other ones didn't. So, you know, some people do try to get creative. Again, we're in season 14. A lot of this stuff you're going to see again. But sometimes, every now and again, somebody do wow you with something. And that's fine. You know what? Later on, we'll just get there. So Angeria, she wins the photo shoot. And you know what? At this point in time, I'm like, okay, this girl is definitely a front runner. And I personally like the picture as well when they shot it. But there were some others that had some pictures. I'm sorry, I didn't really write all their names down, and I said that I would. But as the show go on, I would be able to call more of them by names. But anyway, there were some people that had pictures kind of similar to hers. But you know what? If she's the winner, that's fine. I have no problem with that. So we are on to the talent show. So, again, let me just start with Angeria, because her talent, which was an original song, okay, fine. We've seen it done before. We've seen it done last week. This one with her song, opposed to Cornbread's song, I liked because it was catchy. Part of most songs, as we all know, who knows what the lyrics says in between, but if it has a catchy hook, we're going to be hooked. And that's what it was. I don't even know what she was saying in the song, to be honest with you, but the little checks and things were catchy, and that what worked. So, oh, and here's the other thing. I won't go through all of the talents, but if you come on a show that, and I find myself agreeing with Michelle oftentimes, but and as she said, they lip sync for their lives every week. And yes, lip syncing is a talent, but for the talent show, you showcase a talent. And if you don't have a talent, I mean, you're a drag queen, so most of them are very talented and creative. I don't know. You could have put on your makeup in a minute. I don't know. But anyway, lip syncing was not it. It was like, okay, yeah, it happened. Not to say that it was horrible, because it wasn't. It was like, okay, anyway. So, and the other thing is this, is like, I know one, probably wearing 6-inch stiletto heels is probably a talent. I haven't ever worn 6-inch stiletto heels, let alone try to flip, dip, or split in one. So I'm not saying it's not a talent, but I don't understand how the judges are always so amused when this happens. Like, it's ooh, and I'm like, one of them always do that. Like, it's always a thing, but somehow it's still ooh and ah them. And you know what? And if you're getting your life from it, get it. I'm not trying to be a summer puss. I'm not saying that I don't want to see it. I do. And you know what? When I'm out at the clubs, which I'm not out there often, I wish I was. When you're seeing it live, yes, it is a ooh and a ah. So that's where I am with that. It's like, you know what, at home, yeah, it's like, you know what, I seen it again. When you're there, yeah, it's a different thing. So, okay, I kind of get it now. I kind of get it. I thought through it, kind of get it. Now the runway looks come up, and you know what, I am not going to go through all of their runway looks, but I will say that Maddie Morphosis, he is the one that identifies as a straight male, and I know that they're gonna probably make that the whole big thing of the season. I really hope not. Let's not try to make this into a whole thing. But anyway, yes, it's groundbreaking for this particular show. We acknowledged it. Let's move on. So overall, in the talent show, that's and again, I find myself agreeing with Michelle. She the one said it, but everyone else felt that way. It's like, if you're gonna play the guitar with your tongue, and the camera doesn't see it, you didn't do it. And in a profession where I come from, it's like, you know what, if you don't chart it, you didn't do it. So none of us seen it. So did he really? I don't know, but it happened. It was what it was. It's like, you know, onto his runway look. So it was so different. Yes, I've seen that sort of thing done before. I've never seen it on the runway. So to bring it to the runway, okay, fine. It was kind of like Simone wearing the do-rag that draped all the way down her back like as a train. I personally thought of that idea myself when that was the challenge. But anyway, she brought it to life and it worked. It never been on the runway, and it was something that really worked. And I enjoyed the Marie Antoinette look, and many of people have had Marie Antoinette looks in the past. Raja, which is a former winner. And those were great. I don't know about all of them, but that one that I just mentioned and Maddie's was good as well. I wasn't disappointed with it. It was something new. I think that was probably the only thing that saved her from being one of the bottom two queens, because at the end of the night, she was in the bottom three. Deja and Diabetes. And here's where Diabetes went wrong. Even though she had that rip on the back of her dress, on the runway she looked really, really good. The problem was with that talent. It just wasn't enough, boo-boo. It just wasn't. You had to give us some more. Deja, that talent most definitely said a part of who you were, because you said you were a cheerleader instructor. The problem is that you should have made it a cheer comedy instead of how you can be a cheerleader in 3 easy moves, and it wasn't just funny. And I mean, I don't have to say that. It was sad. Long story short, Alicia Keys is the guest star judge, and they sing "Falling in and Out of Love with You." Okay, fine. Everybody knows the song. Wanted to hear it again. Diabetes, because I want to say diabetes, but anyway, diabetes. The problem is that your dress started to fall down. We saw nipples. I mean, like, you literally scratched yourself. I mean, yes, it proves this, that, and the same. But somehow you just looked so raggedy as the performance went on. I honestly thought that RuPaul made the right choice. At the end of the night, Angeria, she is the winner of the episode. And I am not mad at it. She is one of my favorites. We will see come next week, all of the queens will be together and they're going to meet one another for the first time. This is the one thing that I don't like about the 2-part episodes, is because it's just human nature. These girls came in as two groups. One group tend, unless they know someone from the other group, tend to stick together. These people tend to stick together. So there's always usually, and it's just human nature that you just find the differences to keep you apart. But let's see. Hopefully this will be something that's really different, and these girls will be in perfect harmony or some kind. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to know whenever I post a video, hit the notification bell. It is somewhere on the screen. I don't know where it is. You guys remember to be safe out there. Keep warm if you live in one of those climates like I do. It is freezing outside. The snow has fallen, and we don't usually enjoy this time of year, but it's not all bad. So I will see you in the next video.